Hello and welcome back to Life Lessons with Sheila. We're continuing our Radical Christmas Challenge and we're on week 3, day 5. Today we're talking about discovering peace in our lives and how it starts with ourself. Never be in a hurry. Do everything quietly and in a calm spirit. Do not lose your inner peace for anything whatsoever, even if your whole world seems upset. That was said by Saint Francis de Sales. I find that a very powerful quote because I had a former boss who always told me, Sheila, slow down, because I'd always get in a rush. And through him, I learned to do things in a timely manner, but still not in a rush. This quote makes me think of him. He was a very wise man. But we're going to turn this table here, okay? And I'm going to read some lyrics from a song. And I'm going to put the link to this song so you can hear it in the description box below. I didn't want to take a chance at getting a copyright strike by simply sharing it with you on this video. But please take a moment and go enjoy that. It's let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God our Creator, children all are we, let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me, let this be the moment now. With every step I take, may this be my solemn vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. I don't know why that song is so moving to me. Maybe it's because all of our souls are infinitely united as one and have been since the beginning of time. That when there is division, it just feels icky. Thich Nhat Hanh once said, every breath we take, every step we make can be filled with peace, joy, and serenity. Jill Jackson wrote that song, Let There Be Peace on Earth, and her husband, Cy Miller, composed it. The song came to her after a period in her life where she was bombarded by depression and even tried to commit suicide. Somehow, it was a failed attempt, but one that God used for His glory, and His love permeated her heart and mind of Jill. She was quoted as saying, I felt immensely loved like never before, and I knew He was real. How many times have we all thought that ending it would be the end of our pain? That is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. I don't know about you, but when things look dark, bleak even, I just hold on. Things always seem to turn around, every single time. And in due time, I get a sense of peace that washes over me, a peace that surpassed all understanding. Don't search for anything except peace. Try to calm the mind. Everything else will come on its own. That was said by Baba Hari Das. Rejoice in the Lord always. I'll say it again, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. That was Philippians 4:4-7. Anxiety and being anxious is the root cause of lack of peace in our life. If we are anxious, we are often considering some event in the future, considering outcomes that may never come to pass, wasting energy on what ifs, instead of living in the moment of what is. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. That was said by Albert Einstein. Peace is defined as freedom from disturbance and tranquility. Tranquility is something people don't talk too much about, perhaps because they don't know how it feels, never really experienced it. Peace is further defined as a state or period in which there is no war, or war has ended. When we think of war, often we block it off in our minds as huge events such as the recent war between Israel and Hamas. Devastating for people on all sides, with innocent bloodshed over government issues. But let's go a bit deeper. What about the war you're facing? The war among friends, lovers, families. The war of the mind. Always being too quick to judge a situation and give your 2 cents when your opinion is not even necessary on that situation. Maybe your opinion fuels the fire when others are working diligently to put out that fire. Let's go back to the beginning of the definition. Peace is freedom from disturbance. Are you lending peace or are you fueling the fire? Now, don't get me wrong. There are times where we have to have brush fires. They get rid of the overgrowth and the weeds that clog and clutter the system. But it is usually done in a planned and properly prepared environment, not just chaotically done, all willy-nilly. Doing so can cause quite the disturbance, not only for you, but for everyone you could possibly come in contact with. Jimi Hendrix was once quoted as saying, "When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace." When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. So as I open today's video with a song about peace, it does have to start with us. We must choose peace at all times. We must choose peace even if we feel like we're in the right and want everyone to know. Sometimes we have to be satisfied with just our own knowing. That is what living in peace means. It means that you can wake up and go to bed and do all the things in between and be perfectly comfortable in your own skin, your own thoughts, your own mindset. Peace, the priceless gift that we can give to others as well as ourselves. Desmond Tutu once said, "Do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world." And that is going to wrap us up for our 3rd week of our Radical Christmas Challenge. We only have 2 more days left, and that is on Monday and Tuesday. I will see you guys tomorrow for the letter I Sims 4 Alphabet Build Challenge, and Sunday for our Sweet Word Sunday video, where we're going to be talking about the Grinch. What does the Grinch have to do with Christmas? And the Word of God. I'm going to leave you on that note and let you think about that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.